All right. Feminine allure is not something, well, how about this? Feminine allure will not only help you to attract the right man to get the man, but it will also help you to get a lot of things, right? It's a skill, it's a practice, a way of being that helps you to attract the man and bring those attraction skills to improve other areas of your life. Now, here's the lesson. I'm saying this because there is a proverb that says, how we do anything is how we do everything. So just last week, I was speaking to a woman and we were talking about, I was laying out a plan for her and just to see if we were a good fit for working together. And one of the things that she shared with me, one of the reasons why she wanted to speak with me was because she's coping with a long distance relationship, which is, to me, really is a situationship, it's not a relationship. But she really wants to be able to keep this man interested in her because she feels like he's a quality man. Now, because they live in different countries, neither of them are in the States. They live in, well, actually, he is in the States. She's in the UK. Oh, there's so many parallels as I'm preparing to tell this story. Now, listen. What was I saying? So he's here, she's there, and they speak pretty regularly. But one of the things that she shared with me was that she expressed to him, well, let me know if you're going to ghost on me. Because if you are, just let me know now, just so I don't feel like, I'm wasting my time. And so his response to her was something like, oh, I used to be that way. I used to feel very anxious too. You don't have to feel anxious about this, da 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 da. Very evasive. And I shared with her, after listening to the conversation, I shared with her and I was like, well, there's good news and there's bad news. The bad news is that he's straight up running game on you. And the good news is that you can absolutely turn this around. You absolutely can. Now, here's why I'm saying that he was running game, because something very similar happened to me. I shared this before where years ago in 2006, I had gone to London, England, and I was there to visit my family. And I had come with a friend, which is really an ex-lover. That's why I don't encourage women to call men that they've been intimate with friends, your ex-lovers. Now, so when we arrived at the airport, my male cousins greeted us there. And so, of course, they want to know what the intentions are. Are we married? Because we totally weren't. I was 24 at the time. And yeah, because it was Christmas, getting ready to go into 2007. So anyway, my cousins are like, well, are you and Monique going to get married? What's your intention? So this guy was like, I will push Monique in a wheelchair if I have to. Girl, game, you hear me? Oh, it's good game. That's good. That's really good. When I think about it, at the time I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Like, I can't believe he said that he pushed me in the wheelchair. We're going to be together. It's going to be a great, loving relationship. We're just going to be together for a long time. But that's not what it was. During that trip and that time, it was so awkward. It just wasn't right. And let me tell you, I didn't have the epiphany and really the awakening until I departed home. He stayed there. He went to Germany and drove some cars, and then I came back to the States. And on the airplane, there were gentlemen sitting in the exit row, and the flight attendant approached them and said something to the extent of, are you gentlemen aware that you're sitting in the exit row, and are you willing and available to assist in the event of an emergency? And so they just nodded their heads. And so the flight attendant says, sir, I need a verbal affirmation from you. And I was like, oh, that's it. Oh, I need a verbal affirmation. So I'm saying all this to say that when a woman doesn't know, when you don't know who you are and what you want, you will fall for anything. Okay, you will fall for anything. Just like this woman is wondering the same thing that I had done. Like, oh my gosh, he's so great for me. I can't believe he said that. He just seems like he really wants to, he really cares about me. And I'm like, no, this brother is straight up. I didn't say, I told her the first time that he's running game and I left it at that. But in my mind, I'm like, this dude is straight up running game. And if you don't get yourself right, this will continue, right? So this is why men who are not interested will continue to follow up with women and continue to call us, is because we allow it to happen. Right? There are several reasons. Number one, he loves the attention. Number two, you can be you the default chick, right? Which is something that I've spoken about. It's not something that I have been exempt from. So I'm speaking from experience here. And a whole host of other reasons. But here's the main thing though. Here's what I want you to take away and why I say how we do anything is how we do everything. Because during this conversation, I was laying out the plan for how I can get her to the other side. And so she couldn't make a decision. And I'm assuming that she had been following me for some time. And so I said the same thing. I said, well, hey, listen, if this is something that you want or don't want, I'm not attached. Like, I'm cool. But just so that I don't have to follow up with you for the next every other week for how long? You know, is this something that you want? And my goal is to get her to make a decision, not to, you know, just give me a yes or a no. And she couldn't do it. And in my mind, after the call, I'm thinking like, oh, you know what's happening, right? You want the man to be able to give you a decision, but yet you can't do it in your own life. This is why I say feminine allure is a practice. It's not about, well, a little bit, but it's not really about, oh, I'm going to look the part, have the feminine look, and I'm going to work on my energy and just be all in the experience of everything, and then it's going to come. No, right? You have to be in energetic alignment. Faith without works is dead. So where in your life are you practicing your decision making? Where in your life are you practicing what it is that you desire? Because you want a man to step up and to give you a decision, but yet you're not able to make it in the moment in your life. But when you are able to make it, when you do get to that decision making, you feel really empowered, right? You're not going to fall for anything. Because when I take women through the feminine allure method, which is a 6-step process, it's 6 sequential steps that are going to help you to attract and communicate with the right man and use those same skills to improve your overall life. Cultivating confidence is number 1, right? The month 1 in our curriculum is discovering who you are and what you want. And then month 2 is becoming that actual woman. All right. So when you're operating in this energy, in your feminine allure, in that space, when a man sees you, he's going to be like, yo, who is that woman over there? I need her in my life, because you're raising his spiritual standard, and you're rare because you're not doing what everybody else is doing. You're going to impel him to raise up to the level of expectation without the expectation. And then that's when you're able to build a partnership. Okay. Should you decide to say yes to him? Oh, I know I'm getting preachy. I feel it, but it feels good. So I hope that this message is landing with you today. Okay, how you do anything is how you do everything, and feminine allure is a practice. So your assignment is, where in your life are you out of alignment? That's what you got to ask yourself. Where are you out of alignment? You say you want this, but yet you're not doing it over here. Okay, you're a business owner, you're in sales, but yet when people call you, you're not giving them a straight answer. You up there hiding in the back, but yet you want people to buy your products. This is life. So if this information served you and you want to go further with me and you want to learn more about how you can operate in your feminine allure, I want to offer you a complimentary, it's a 3-part video training series. It's called Be the Woman Who Gets Everything That She Wants, especially from men. And in that video, I'll go over 10 considerations. You can get it here, and you can click on the link below. My name is Monique Head. If this video served you, I want you to go ahead and share and subscribe, because when you share, you add value. Monique Head, take care and see you in the next video. Bye.